Welcome to Reel 45 with Stefan and Greg Hancock. We vibe out and have real talk, so tune in and check this out. Yeah, today is a new day. Let's seize it now and get hype. We talking about our careers, our family, and just life. Yeah, share my story with you. Inspiration like every day. Reel 45, we gon' keep it live. I keep episodes on replay. Ayy, Reel 45. Yeah, Reel 45. Show them how we do it, man. Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the Reel 45 Podcast, episode number 25. This one is another kind of a recap, which, first of all, I'm going to stop right there and go back, and we're going to say thanks to our friends at titansofdirtextreme.com. Be sure and check them out on Facebook, on the internet. They got cool stuff. And then I'm going to get back into my routine here. Welcome to the Reel 45 Podcast, episode 25. I'm Greg Hancock. There's my partner, Stefan Janelle. I'm back here in Southern California. And Stefan, you're back there in Sweden again.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
No, I mean, how you doing?
I'm going good. No, it's good. The weather is getting better over here, so I'm feeling better.
Good to hear it, man.
Yeah, you? Good?
The weather's getting better over here in California, too.
Shut up.
And so am I. Good.
That's good.
So anyway, how's the weather in the UK?
Me?
Yeah.
Doing great, mate. Beautiful. It's rain with a chance of sunshine, but not really.
Oh.
Just a lot of rain.
Standard.
That.
Yeah. What it's been like for the last 12 years or whatever I've been here.
For all of you out there who don't recognize that voice, I'm pretty sure you do. That's the one and only brother Jack. Stealing the show from episode number 25 here. It was supposed to be, isn't that Jack's number? Is Jack number 25? He claimed that.
25.
25.
We I don't know if you got a chance to hear the episode last week, Chris, but we had Jack on, and he was a little nervous about it, and not really sure. But then when he came on, he pretty much rocked it. Between him and Diz there from Monster, they killed it. But Jack was like, "Why does this have to be episode 24? Why can't it be 25?"
I'll call him up later then.
Yeah. Is he there now?
Yeah, easy. I'll get him up.
Well, this is good because he's supposed to be on this episode. We made a deal with him last week, and personally, I don't, or maybe Stefan could say the same. We don't think that he's actually owning up to his deal.
No.
That he made this last week, right?
But hopefully he will. He promised us to make a song.
That's what he's been singing all these mornings.
So has he been humming?
Shut up.
We got him rolling because he asked us how we found our Reel 45 song for the episodes here, our intro. He just he said, well, Stefan found this cool website and go on there and paid like $20 and you got yourself an intro. And then he went off. Like, I don't know how we ended up getting him to do a song, but
It happened.
he pretty much walked it. He did.
Yeah.
And being as talented as all you Holder guys are, it doesn't matter what you throw in front of you. You guys figure it out. So we're waiting for the song.
All right, I'll get him up. In a minute. We'll suss him out.
Oh, we'll have to do that. Well, we kind of got him right off the bat that he was supposed to be a girl. So
yeah, 100%. Still rides like one sometimes.
Now we're getting the truth because we said maybe we got to give your mom a call and find out why he was supposed to be a girl, but maybe we don't need to call her. No, it's all good. So what are you up to, Mr. Holder? What's cooking over there on the island?
Oh man, how long you got?
Well, last time we spoke to you, Stefan, when was that? Was that in December or was it January when we grabbed you last time?
January, I think.
Yeah, end of January, February time, I reckon.
Oh, was it even that far back? Okay. I mean, not that far back. I thought it was further. Okay.
Hey, we're in April.
Yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
Right. I see that I'm getting notes here written on my screen too. This is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah.
We need to upgrade.
We need to upgrade. Maybe we should upgrade this thing.
Yeah, we need to do that.
What show you running here? We're going to upgrade in 10 minutes.
I feel like I'm flying on the airplane or something. I need to upgrade.
Didn't you pay that last bill?
No, I don't know. Now I see it's up there. Let's see. What can we do? How do we pull up an upgrade in a short time?
I can try to do it right now. If you just keep talking, I see if I can find a Visa card.
See, this is how you want my Visa number here. Ready?
Read it out.
No,
Yeah.
I think I can fix this.
That's pretty cool. Oh, this is how raw we are, dude. We just roll with it. So if we need an upgrade, we just pay for an upgrade. That's how we do it.
I got my pen ready. Just sing out when you're ready to fire out the details.
Yeah, I got one of them. You know, one of them black American Express cards.
Oh, nice. They don't work anymore, do
I painted it black though.
they?
I dipped it.
That's that old from sitting in your wallet, do you reckon?
Easy there, Tiger.
Well,
so anyway, bro,
you were carrying a man bag there for a while, weren't you?
what's that?
You were carrying a man bag there for a while. I think last year you had playing around with one.
You know, I still have one here. I'm just, I carry around my big ass microphone here in it now, so it makes me look pretty cool. It's really heavy. Man bags are good. Stefan wears a man bag way better than I do. He's got more style. For me, people go, dude, it doesn't suit you.
I'm killing it.
He's killing it. How's that upgrade going?
I can't do two things at the same time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to Chris anyway. So it's been you've had kind of an interesting run here lately, huh? Here we are. Yeah, amen. So we're supposed to be starting the season off, and you obviously had some a few personal issues there that have kind of slowed it down. I mean, training matches. Fortunately, the weather's been pretty crappy everywhere, right? So even in the UK, it's been all over the place. In Poland, it's been unreal. Sweden's pretty much Sweden this time of year anyway, so they don't start off until later. But dude, what? Can we ask what's been happening? I think everybody wants to know, but can we get it from the Aussie's mouth?
The Aussie's mouth, that was nice.
I didn't know what else to say, right? I upgraded.
Well, rocky start of the season, obviously not what I wanted. I came back the end of November, sort of the first week of December, and pretty much since I got back, I had some issues with a former partner, and it's just been ongoing. Like even up till now, it's like people sort of think that it's, what am I doing? Like, why am I leaving things so late? But it's been going on that long. It's just dragged on for so long, and I'm trying to, wrap up as much as I can, as quickly as I can, because obviously I want to focus everything onto the racing side of things. But it's been a bit tricky with, that stuff going on. And right now the biggest killer for me at the minute is my passport. I don't have my passport at the moment. It's at the Home Office. So they tell you any day and all that rest of it. And I've been sort of trying to chase it up, but it's like when everyone keeps asking me, how's it going? When are you going to get it? It's not like you got a direct line to the Home Office to call up about, my passport. So it's all been done. So I'm just waiting on it to come back really. So that's it. I can't really do much until then. And obviously the Easter break didn't help too much with the couple of bank holidays. Has killed me, lost a couple of days. But yeah, it should be here this week. So I'm just waiting on that, and I'll be ready to go by Sunday. That's the plan. Man, so you've pretty much been at their mercy. Pretty much, and it's a tricky one because you can't. It's so it's like a closed shop. You can't ring up and go and speak to anyone. No one, they give you. I don't think they even put a phone number on the bits of paper, just like an ID number. But there's no real way to contact them. I don't think they really like people contacting them, chasing them about things. So they just give you a little time frame and then that's it. You just got to sit tight and wait. So it's pretty frustrating. So everything's ready. Everything's ready to go. I just need to be able to go. So that's the main thing. But that's looking likely any day. So I just keep checking every hour, every couple of hours on the email and whatnot. And as soon as I got it, I'll be gone. So I'm looking forward to it. But like you said, thankfully the weather's been pretty average, so no one's really getting too much riding in, which is good for me. But I've managed to do a couple of sessions at pool there the last couple of weeks. So, only like a week ago, I'd done more riding than most people. So it's been pretty cool. So,
so it's not all just sitting on your butt, huh? Resting and waiting.
It's been good to have a ride and everything feels sweet. So at the minute, everything's ready and just waiting for that little blue book to come back so I can go.
So totally, I mean, like literally you've been stranded, so you can't do anything. But they, I know that pool had to take necessary measures in this case and put you aside and bring in Kill Demand for the time being. But even so that they've done that, do they actually allow you to practice more during the weeks when the club's practicing, or can you go elsewhere, or does that?
Yeah, I think I can have a practice. I obviously can't race at the moment because of they've changed the team and all the rest of it. But I can practice, but the weather's been so bad here, so it hasn't. I can't even get on the motocross bike. There's been nothing. So I've done the exercise bike a fair bit, and that's boring as hell. So cyclist, but
trying to find something good on TV.
Oh man, yeah, but. It's it's pretty boring, but apart from that, just everything else seems to be all good. I feel good and all the rest of it. And I've been doing some work, which I don't really do that often, so it's been a change, but I feel good and looking forward to it.
Oh, that's cool, man. So it's just like you say, all this time and waiting is just all it does is make you more and more hungry, right? So
pretty much, yeah. And I'm just want to put it out there to anyone that listens that's in some kind of club or something, stop asking me where my passport's going because I'm getting an answer in it. If I knew, I'd tell you all, but I don't. So I don't have a direct line to the boss of the Home Office to say what the hell's going on. So I'm a number. So I've got to just sit tight and wait for it. And I ain't had a passport since January, so it's not like it's only happened last week. I've been chasing this for a long time. So got to roll with the punches, Greggy.
Yeah, like I say, problems are easy to find, right? Solutions are not so easy, but you're doing good under the circumstances, man.
I've still got hair. I've really pulled it all out. I've still got some hair on my head, so
I can see that. Yeah, you got some on the face too. I can see.
Hair's growing everywhere. I'm caveman at the moment. I'm laying real low.
That's good. That's good. The main thing is that you're still there and you're ready to go. So, we've all been talking about it, and I had the chance to ride in Torrin the other day, and I actually rode on the training track. I don't know if I told you this or not, but dude, have you ever ridden on that thing?
I might have driven a car around it, but I haven't ridden on it.
It was cool because I was over there with Luke Becker, the American kid, and we put so many miles in Poland just trying to find somewhere to ride and just showing up and it's canceled and show up and it's canceled. And then we were on our way to practice in Torun one day and we flew from Sweden, landed, and it was canceled. So, we ended up in Gniezno and then in Gdansk, and then we came back to Torun for a day. Like the day before the pairs thing was supposed to go, and it was cold and wet, and they weren't sure about the track. But old man Jan Zomick said that we could practice on the training track, and I'm like, oh, cool, that place is rad. But how can it be? I know it's a little bit different material. But we went over there, man, and it was soft, but he packed it and packed it and packed it. And in the end, Luke went out. I let him go out first and take a few laps and be my test pilot, be our test pilot.
Jeez.
It was awesome, dude. You can make that thing as small as like 100 meters or as big as
what isn't it?
Over 2. Oh,
on the outside, really big, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. So, I mean, and the amount of fun, I think we spent 2 or 3 hours out there just ripping and had a blast. So, yeah, that was. we done it. So it felt like I went to Europe to ride on a small track. That was pretty cool.
You could have done that at home.
Exactly. But it was fun anyway. But you know, obviously the talk around tour, and everyone wants to know what's up with Chris and what's he doing and when's he coming back. And you know, then they obviously know that we talk to each other and want to know what do you know? What's happening? What is it going to do? What's this going to happen? I'm like,
top secret. I'm just going to come out like a bull of the gate. Out of nowhere.
Even better. Even better.
It's been, you know, it's just as frustrating for me because I can't do anything about it. And like I said, I'm doing everything's ready, but I just got to wait. So there's not even that I've tried to hurry it up or to go pick it up or whatever, but you can't do anything. They're not really interested in what you do or what do you need it for. You got to go with the flow and just and do as they do it, I suppose. But I'm ready. I'm seeing everyone's messages, so thanks for all your messages. But I'm sick of hearing about it.
whether you want to hear them or not, right?
Yeah. But and of course, there's been some not so nice messages, but what can I do? It's not as if like I said, I haven't had it since January. It's been like a ongoing thing that's been so hard to get under control. And one day I'll write a book and tell you all about it.
And that's fortunately I've had the chance to hear quite a lot of the gory details from you, you know, and I can understand why, you know, things have to be kept on the quiet for now, but it's you know, again, all the people saying what they say around the tracks and whatever, it's you know, there's more than one side to the story. And yeah.
If I could, if I could say exactly what's going on, I would, but I can't because there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, which I'm not allowed to really say too much about. So it's just, I've just got to grin and bear it.
There you go. Hey, Grin2Win, dude. You just walked me into that one.
Yeah. But yeah, so until that's all settled down, which hopefully it's not going to be too much longer, but obviously the passport will be a lot quicker, but the other stuff sort of lingering in the background. But, you know, I'm a lot further down the line than what I was, you know, this time last year. So it doesn't really affect me so much as it was before, you know. So it's good that it's working out better at the moment for us. And, you know, I'm excited to ride, and I'm sort of all I'm thinking about is race, and it's not all the other things I had on last year. So that's definitely a good thing. It's like a rerun. It's like the same stuff I had last year is happening again, but I know what to expect. And I'm dealing way better.
Dude, how nice is it going to be to put all this, you know, to rest?
I can't wait.
You know, I can only imagine, you know, for you just to have that weight off the shoulders, and all you want to do is go racing now. And obviously, no, Max is number one. But, you know, for your own good, to go racing and get back with a clear mind and go out there and just do what you love doing and do what you do best.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's the biggest thing. The whole last year was a disaster, as everyone's saying. It was terrible. And, you know, I obviously didn't get to see a lot of Max, which really hurt us too. Because, like, I'm a dad before a speedway rider, so I put him before anything. So he's the main man. So, you know, that was a bit of a shock. But, you know, I'm used to how it all happens now and whatnot. So I'm dealing with that, and he's good. He's fine. So that's the main thing. And just sort out all the other little bits that come along with that, and then I'll be fine.
Right. Absolutely. Right on. He had a birthday recently too, huh? There was a lot of cool messages and stuff floating around out there on the net, which is awesome.
Yeah, he just turned 6, which is bloody crazy. Just turned 6 years old. So that's mad. I didn't get invited to the birthday party, but we had our own little birthday party, so that was good. And he brought me some cake and stuff, so that felt pretty cool. But yeah, he's good. He's powering. Got a lot of presents and whatnot, so he's good.
So you like the invitation we threw out there, Stefan and I? We wanted to get him and get Max and Carl on an episode of their own of the podcast.
That'd be good. Let's just tee that up for sure.
It would be so rad just to put the microphone there and just turn them loose.
We go grab a coffee.
Boy bikes in front of him and then get him going.
Carl, recently he's started doing. He's got this thing that he has his own podcast, and we talked about it before. He calls it the Reel45 Podcast. So, and he made Jenny sent me some videos while I was in Europe last week, and sent me some videos that said it was him practicing his intro for the podcast.
Wow.
I'm gonna post these. Stefan doesn't even know about this. I'm gonna post these on, I think, in random form on our social media, and you got to see it from the first one to the. I think there's probably 5, 6, 7 or 8 different models, different versions. And I mean, and he ends up on the floor cracking himself up in the end because he gets it wrong, and he's like spitting what he's saying. The Reel45 Podcast, and you're like, really 45. And I mean, he's standing in his underwear outside. It's a nice hot day here, and he's just got these swimming goggles on, and he turns around and he's talking, like turns around to the microphone. That's Jenny holding the camera, and he just goes off. It's hilarious. I can't say much more than that, but when you see it,
It's so cool.
He's classic, you know.
Take
So,
it over. You
yeah,
take it over in a minute.
We just start a new one, Reel45, and he can go for it.
totally right. You got
Yeah.
the Reel 45, then you got the Really 45.
Yeah.
He's the uncut version.
Yeah, it would be, and he can interview all his little buddies, right?
Young riders, yeah, get them on.
It'd be so rad to get Max with his British accent, and he can get his little Swedish kid talking with his Swedish kind of half English Swedish accent. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
That'd be
So, like for you now, once everything gets cleared and you get rolling, then do you guys have any team practices lined up in Sweden or anything like that too? Or are you?
Yeah, I think they got a few things going on. Yeah, they got a few going on in Sweden, but yeah, my main obviously priority is get it for this before this weekend, and then get out to Torrent and burn some laps, and then do Sunday, and then once I got it, then it's back to normal. So that'll be it really. I'll probably hang out there for a little bit and just get everything dialed in better. If it doesn't go, I'm hoping it's going to take off straight away. So,
Cool.
But yeah, have a ride on everything else and try a few bits and pieces. But like when I rode the other week, I was sweet. It didn't take long and I felt good. So I'm not too worried about that kind of thing. I'm ready to go. So.
No, that stuff, I think you and I both know that from the past, that it's you don't forget how to do it. You've already been riding, so you just need a few laps on your equipment back on those tracks, just to sort of bust out what cobwebs you might think you got, and then after a couple of laps,
your way.
That's right. It just comes back, and then suddenly you got all your new engines, and you got all your new bikes, and you're starting to see all the stuff you've been messing with in the winter, what you're gonna get working good, and you're like, all right, game on.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm not that's it, man. I'm not too worried about too much at the minute. Like I said, the weather's been average, so no one's really done a bunch of laps, and that only takes a couple of days to get back, up to speed with everybody and everything. So just the waiting game, man. Just the waiting game. I'm lucky. I'm such a patient person too. Really.
Yeah, we know. Well, don't worry. I tested all your bikes for you. They were fine.
Probably that's the next step. You have to leave your little sweet little place in America there and get back over and get into it. It's a team thing, isn't it? That's the deal, isn't it?
That's right. It's the Hancock High deal. That's what it is, right? So the deal is if you agree and want to agree to join us and work with us,
Fine print.
you have to basically, it's you're familiar with how the contracts work these days, right? It's once you sign on there, everything, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine.
easy.
Exactly. That's a good engine.
That's kind of how it works.
That's a nice engine. I wouldn't mind to go on that.
Don't think that thing's going to work for you, Chris.
I might throw it in my spare, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long winter and a long, waiting around and all the rest of it. And I've been back here a fair bit of the winter anyway. I've been here most of it. So, as everyone knows, and the weather hasn't been flash for a little while, so there's not a lot of action happens, So there's only so much football on TV that you can put up with. So looking for the scenery and getting doing it. I'm actually looking forward to going to the airport and getting back into it. And that's ask me that at the end of the year.
Do you remember how?
I don't know. I might have to get someone to take me through for the first couple, but yeah, I really am looking forward to getting back into it and catching up with everyone. And pop on a few wheelies. And
Well, hey, likewise, I think everybody else is pretty much looking forward to seeing you back on in the anticipation, and then you can put a few people into silent mode.
that's what I'm looking forward to the best.
Absolutely.
I've got their names here. Should I rattle them off real quick?
That's it. Do it.
It should be good. It should be good. Everyone's ready. So just hopefully within the next day, I reckon. So
Looking forward to that. So by the time this podcast releases this Friday, hopefully news is, fingers crossed, the news is good.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I mean, I have to go back to it. I want to. Is Jack there really?
Yeah, 100% he is. He's playing Fortnite. I'll sing out to him.
Dude, he's playing Fortnite. My kids are playing Fortnite, and kind of against the household will here. We've given in. We're letting them do it, and thought, it's kind of what the kids do. And then I found out you're playing it too. And well, not you. Sorry, your brother.
I play it. I haven't played it for a while though, actually. But he's always got the controller in his hand. He's hard to get off him.
So maybe I'm not sure if my kids should be allowed to play then if you're playing it.
Add me username.
Oh, what's your username?
I think it's holder_on. Holder on.
Holder on.
Just look for the bloke that can't shoot. Just jumps around like.
Are you on playing Fortnite, Stefan?
No, I'm not.
Jackie.
I should do that.
You should do that.
Jackie.
Fortnite.
The only
I'm
thing
the IT guy, but I can't do it.
Yeah, but when you say Fortnite, you just think of England, right? And Fortnite is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks, mate.
2 weeks.
I even threw a mate on you.
I have to do it.
He's coming up anyway. I've met us. Get him off it.
Does he know we're on?
I think so.
Tell him to bring his Walkman so we can listen to the
It's a Walkman.
to the song.
I rode my buddy's truck here, my neighbor's truck the other day. He picked me up from the airport. He had a cassette player in his truck.
Wow. Did he have any cassettes?
Dude, look who's here.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Right.
Dude, Jack, this is episode 25.
It's still in the making.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Chris said that you've been humming some words all week, and he's trying to figure out why. So can you give us?
He's walking around with his hood up and his earphones on.
Put me notepad out, writing some stuff down.
Yeah, then scribble it out, and then like make a few corrections and stuff.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Can we get a preview?
No.
Only the finished product. You only see the finished product.
Oh, dude, you gotta throw a teaser on us. Just
No,
throw a little something.
Some words.
You put him on the
like,
spot.
I can do like the tap.
That's a good beat.
Are we talking hip hop or rock music, or is it like opera?
Country. I told you it was going to be country.
Country, yeah.
That's right, because he's from the bush.
Yeah, right.
Western.
All right. Well, we didn't want to disappoint our listeners here. You kind of made a promise last week, so
It's out of my hands. It's up to old mate to mix it for me. He's still making it up.
you must have. So you obviously didn't use our recommendation. You went your own route.
Yeah.
He's taking the money around.
That's it. You made a deal. You better pad that guy's back pocket a little bit more.
We can do an episode 25 and a half.
Yeah,
We're ready soon.
I need some more time.
All right. Well, we're going to give you some more time, but you missed episode 25, bro.
No. Oh, I made an appearance.
It's all right.
That's
It's
right.
all right. So, well, hey, Jack, while we got you there, have you had any riding this last week?
No, nothing. It's all been washed out. We were supposed to be riding on Monday, but that got washed out. And then tomorrow and Wednesday that got washed out already. And yeah, I did ride at Leicester, but that was a mud pit. It was good to fly back to.
That was on Monday, right after we did the pairs.
Yeah.
So did you do the whole meeting there or?
Yeah. It was actually a nice day, but for some reason they flood the track. But it wasn't 30-degree heat. It was freezing, so the water just sat on top. And
The old flood the track when the sun's out, when it's 1 degree outside. It's a classic. It's a bloody classic.
Man, talk about couples only. Do we hold hands when we go around or?
Oh, man.
so yeah, it was a big change coming from Torrens to Leicester mud pit.
Man, dude, I can't. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we got that.
Say no more.
I
Well,
love
there.
that.
Well, we had some good feedback from your episode last week, and between listening to it again, listening to you and Diz, I mean, Diz was classic. He's Diz, right? So I love the tone of his voice. It's really hard to get him like super excited and to get him to like step out of his comfort zone there. And that's Diz. Whatever you do, you try to poke him, whatever. You can't break him. That dude's got nerves of steel.
Did he mention about our wrestling in the hotel one night?
No.
I'm going to add to little Diz's little podcast story.
All right.
And Chris, the other monster guy, the dragon from Wales. I think it was after we just like got through from Gdansk, Torren, that relegation battle.
Right.
So everyone was pretty happy. And obviously the GP had been at Torren on Saturday night, so the boys were still there packing up. So we got a late call on the way back from the stadium to catch back up with them at the hotel. So we went into the hotel there. I won't mention the hotel.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Nothing was broken. A few arts. We ended up for some reason, the music was going off and all the rest of it, and it was pretty funny. And then we started like full-blown wrestling each other, and I don't know if was it me or you one of us had him dizzying like the sleeper hold, and we were putting him away. He was gone. And he's a big guy. He'll probably want to come on next week and argue about this. But definitely had him. He was gone for all money. I think Jackie even had him.
He was going purple.
I think Chris had some powder out or something. Powder was getting blown around the room. It was someone finally went through the wall, and no one got hurt. It was unbelievable.
Someone to old mate Chris's powder, and it was just a puff of white smoke everywhere.
Like talcum powder or something? Like
I don't know who takes powder with him, but he had some talcum powder with him. The next minute, the room was like a smoke screen. Everyone smelled nice.
So you did get Diz out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, full wrestle match it was. It went on for about probably a good 5 minutes. Yeah. Solid. It was getting like there was some. No one was angry, but there was some serious wrestling happening.
Is there any video?
No, I don't think there was any. No one had hands free. Everyone was locked up.
Everyone's getting wise now, right? They're just leaving this. Just put the phones aside.
Yeah,
the phone gets us in trouble.
But yeah, we had a full-blown wrestling match. So that was good fun.
This is cool.
Little Chris was bouncing around off people. It was pretty funny.
Dude, and sadly, that dude rocks too, right, Chris? And sadly, he's in another area now, so we're not going to be seeing much of him anymore.
I know.
He's in a gaming area.
That's right, huh? He went extreme.
Yeah, he's going all geek on us.
Is that why you guys are playing Fortnite?
Yeah, against him. He took his pairs championship or round win and he ran with it. Took it and signed off. See you later.
He went out on top.
He took the cheese off. He went.
Fair play. Good respect.
Classic. Yeah, that was one of his little episodes.
Dude, what a beauty.
Yeah, the rest of the stints yet.
Yeah, he knows now. I better stay in my comfort zone. I don't want to hurt myself. Dude, that's cool.
But yeah, that's
What do you got ahead of you now, Jack? You got anything this week?
No, I'm supposed to race tomorrow, but that's washed out. But then we got a training match in Grugence on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And then we start up on Sunday at Doors Off.
Right on. So are you in the team? Would you, if everything goes good with Chris, obviously we hope it's all right, but can both of you guys ride in the team at the same time?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is there with that one yet. We'll probably have to have a match race or something for you Saturday night.
Because I sent
I've had a wrestling match before. Saturday night.
I'm just going to injure him at home and then he can't.
there you have it right there.
I'll say, listen, I'll set my alarm. I'll just leave without him.
I'll pick you up. Dude, that's good. I love the brotherly love.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
He hasn't really said. I don't know what's going on. I obviously haven't been there or nothing, but
in that way though, I mean, they can use you both, right? So it's not like it's a.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can, but it's just whoever's on the money will get a gig, and
you guys got a pretty strong team though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the team looks really good.
Yeah.
So, should be interesting to see what happens.
Heck yeah. Gosh, it's cool that you can have that many guys, and theoretically to fit the two of you guys in and Doily and yeah, they
got a fair lineup.
It's strong. For sure. Oh, hey guys, we don't want to take up any more of your Fortnite action, but
we've got a game loading up in 10 minutes, so we have to wrap this thing up.
Can you guys play at the same time, or you have to have?
Take turns, man.
Holder underscore on it, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll need another PlayStation and sit in the other room and play it.
Do it.
No, I share, mate. I look after him. In that first match.
Oh, beauty.
When the big boys come on at 10. That's it. Then we're on till about 1.
Is that when the big boys come on? Is that when you tell Jack to go to bed?
Yeah, Jackie goes to bed. He's bedtime, and then I'm on.
Well, hey, have a great night, you guys. And Jack, good luck this week too with obviously both of you in Poland, and Jack, wherever else you got going on in the UK there. And
no worries, thank you.
Yeah, we're waiting for that song, bro. So
I'll put a bit of pressure on through the week now. I don't know about it.
Yeah. This is cool because the Reel 45 podcast is becoming like the Holder show. What's going on with the Holders this week? Let's see what's up. Jack's rapping on the side, and they wrestle, they freaking fight, they're gamers.
Singer-songwriters soon.
That's right.
All sorts. Got it all covered.
Well, you guys take it easy, man. We'll be seeing you sooner than later, and keep it on the back wheel.
Always, mate. Always.
All right. Have a good one, guys, and thanks for listening again to the Reel 45 podcast. You guys can follow us on Instagram or on any social media, with Facebook too. They're at Reel45 Podcast, and be sure to like us, rate us, and send us a message. Send us a comment about Jack Holder's future songwriting skills. He's gonna kill it. We just know it.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at us. This is the truth. It's gonna be good, man. This guy's multi-talented. I'm telling you. He's going to be a gamer too, and all the sorts. But anyway, then you can listen in on Podbean, on Acast, and on iTunes at Reel45 Podcast. Thanks again for listening, man. Tune in next week for it could be a Holder episode rerun. It could be anything. You never know. There's lots going on. Stefan, you have a great week too, and
you too,
guys
man.
take it easy. Keep it sideways. Grin2Win.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Welcome to Reel 45 with Stefan and Greg Hancock. We vibe out and have real talk, so tune in and check this out. Yeah, today is a new day. Let's seize it now and get hype. We talking about our careers, our family, and just life. Yeah, share my story with you. Inspiration like every day. Reel 45, we gon' keep it live. I keep episodes on replay. Hey, Reel 45. Yeah, Reel 45. Show them how we do it, man. Yeah.